We believe that your job as a coach is probably one of the highest callings that you could find right now in America. And the reason is because the instant influence that we're given. And it's interesting because my wife, by the way, this is my wife here in the back, Cindy. She's going to be here helping us out today. So, but my wife and I have two sons. One is 13 and one is 10. And when you tag the word mom or dad, with your name, yeah, they love us and they respect us, but it's a whole different element than when you tag coach to the name. And it's interesting how much influence we're instantly given when you tag coach in front of that name. Now, obviously, it's our responsibility, to maintain that respect and that influence. But you know what? It's given to us. And that being said, it's my responsibility and our responsibility to make sure that we're living lives that are worth emulating, because that's what's going to happen. When you look and you say, Coach, I'll tell you, gosh, I get goosebumps thinking about it. My head football coach died 2 years ago, it'll be in August. I actually missed a day. I have not missed a day of 2 days in 16 years of coaching, but I missed that day because he passed away and went to his funeral. And I tell you, going back to see, the people that I played high school football with, and to see, and to Coach Godwin at his funeral, and to see the rest of the coaching staff that was there, it was powerful. And I can tell you, looking at that, I looked at those men that were on that staff, and I thought, you know what? I have become much of what they are and were, because even at the age of 42, I can look and say, my Mount Rushmore of men, in my life, those 4 or 5 guys that I look at that I say shaped me more than any other men. My father is one of them, and then 2 of them are Coach Heft and Coach Godwin, my head football coach and defensive coordinator in high school. They shaped my life. They really did. I don't know if they knew it, but as a matter of fact, we ran into Coach Godwin at a track meet probably about 10 years ago. Coach Godwin had this voice, and it was very imitated throughout the years. But he had a big, deep, raspy voice, and he would, you'd hear him. You could hear him across the stadium, and you knew it was Coach Godwin. But I was at a track meeting. He came up to me, and he goes, "Jeremy," and I said, "That's Coach Godwin." And I said, "Hey, Coach," he said, "You can call me Don." I said, "No, sir. I will never in my life call you Don. You will always be Coach Godwin." And so anyway, so we want to thank you for what you do, all right? Because truly, you're shaping the hearts and minds of young men and young women. If you coach another sport other than football, hey, some of you may have a girl that plays football on your team. Who knows? But we really want to let you know how much we appreciate the work that you are doing. We hope that today this is beneficial for you. We always want to get your input. If there's things you like, things that you don't like, we want to know about it, because this will be an annual deal. All right, we will continue to have clinics as long as they continue to benefit you. We want to be able to serve you better, because you're the men who are going out and serving the next generation of leaders. All right? I will be honest with you, and I'm not going to pull any punches with this. I am a Christian. If you are, that's great. If you're not, that's fine too. You will see much of what we do flavored in that today, because that's kind of where Project 356 is at. We're out to build men and build Christian leaders, and so the tool that we want to use to do that is athletics, and so we hope that these things are beneficial to you. So, in lieu of that, since Terry's not here and I'm going first, I want to introduce to you, man, a wonderful individual. Gosh, good looking. Gosh, one of the nicest people Clayton Hill. No. All right. So anyway, but I'm going to talk a little bit. We're going to reverse the order. We're going to start off today with a session on creative strength and conditioning.